Guess what? I'm with Loren Niemi. He's come out with a new book, and you're going to tell me about it. First of all, what's the name of the book?
The book is Circus Rex.
Circus Rex.
That's right. It's a short of the title of the actual circus in the novel is The Rex Terrestrial, Nautical, and something else. Celestial Circus. There we go.
This is an investigative report, right? A lengthy one?
I would call it satirical reporting.
It's satirical reporting.
Yes, right.
Well, tell us about it.
So it is the story of Dr. Buzz, who gets a call saying, "Hey, I've got a job for you as the ringmaster and tour manager of a circus that desperately needs help." And so he goes down to where the circus is being assembled, and he signs on. Largely, he signs on because one of the other people who's at the circus grounds is someone he'd worked with many years before and has a great fondness for. So the two of them can be like Laurel and Hardy or Mutt and Jeff, playing off of each other. And it covers the circus's tour from the headwaters of the Mississippi down through Brainard, Bemidji, St. Cloud, Rochester.
Does it make it to Red Wing?
Oh, it goes past Red Wing.
Okay.
It covers, the circus goes all the way to New Orleans eventually.
Okay. Eventually. How many years does it take?
It takes 6 months.
6 months. Okay.
6 months. 42 people.
42 people.
Yeah, lots of, and the book is actually a series of stories about sort of the mishaps along the way. The moment the camel escapes and how they recover it. When they get to Memphis, how they sell the camel.
So they sell the camel?
Yeah, they sell the camel. Dr. Buzz wanted to get rid of the camel the first moment he saw the camel because, as he says, nothing good comes from a camel.
Okay, good. Is this based on your own life? Inspired by your own adventures?
It started off as a memoir of the work I actually did with Heart of the Beast in 1983.
Heart of the Beast is a theater in
Heart of the Beast Puppet and Mask Theater, right?
Sure. Yeah.
They did a circus tour, a theatrical circus tour of the Mississippi River called the Circle of Water Circus.
And you were?
I was part of that. I was the ringmaster of that one.
You were?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So, but as I was writing the memoir, it became clear that the facts.
Tell me, this started out as a real-life memoir.
It started off as a real-life memoir. That lasted about 60 pages.
Okay.
Then it became clear that the facts were so unbelievable we needed fiction to
How long did it take you to write those 60 pages?
Oh, it took me about a year to write those 60 pages.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. Okay.
Right. But the other 250 pages, right? 20 years and 9 versions,
wow, okay. So
I mean, I've tinkered with this one for a long time.
Okay, so the Heart of the Beast tour happened back in the 60s or
80s.
80s, okay.
Yeah, 1983. So we're at 40 years now, 40-year mark.
Fine. Okay.
So the story is the story of Dr. Buzz trying to come to grips with his role, trying to come to grips with running the circus in the face of many obstacles and mishaps. And also the question of he winds up getting involved with 2 different women, and he's got to choose between them. And there's a moment where he says, "I was faced with one of the worst possible things you can ever have, having to choose between 2 women." To which his partner Marcel says, "What's the other?" And it says, "Having both women in the room at the same time."
That's what they say. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So. He does make a decision, and he winds up making the right decision, and the book actually has a happy ending.
Oh, it's a feel-good book from you?
Yes, it is.
Good.
Yes, it qualifies as somewhat of a romance.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
One of your books, one of my favorite ever books, is What Haunts Us.
Right.
It's really good, and I'm looking forward to this new oddly titled book.
Well, you'll find that the voice in this oddly titled book is uniquely lovely.
Okay.
Dr. Buzz is an exile from Texas, and as he says, the only reason I went back to Texas was for funerals.
So, Loren, where can we buy Circus Rex?
Circus Rex is available from the 500-Pound Gorilla, Amazon, from Pretty much any bookstore, if they don't have it, you can ask for it and they'll order it. Or if worse comes to worse, you can order it from me through my website and I will be happy to ship you a copy.
Democratic Visions is handcrafted by volunteers from Eden Prairie, Hopkins, Minnetonka, Edina, and Bloomington. Watch us on select cable systems and on our YouTube channel.